In the cradle of civilization, between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers lies an ancient land that gave birth to empires, innovations, and mysteries that echo through millennia. This is the realm of Sumer, the cradle of human civilization where gods walked the earth. Kings claimed immortality, and tablets of clay held secrets that defied time. Over 6 millennia ago, long before the rise of classical Greece, the Roman Empire, or even the Egyptian pyramids, a civilization emerged in the fertile lands between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. This culture, known as Sumer, produced some of the world's earliest forms of writing, law codes, religious myths, and mathematical systems. Yet among their many achievements, few are as perplexing or as hotly debated as the mysterious tablets and carvings that seem to depict the cosmos in ways far ahead of their time. Now, these artifacts raise questions that challenge conventional history and invite us to peer into the depths of a civilization that thrived in the shadow of giants. Join me as we explore the enigmatic legacy of the Sumerians and uncover the secrets hidden in plain sight. The image above is often cited as an example of this enigma. It shows what appears to be a heliocentric solar system, our planets orbiting around the sun, etched into stone thousands of years before Nicolaus Copernicus made the same revolutionary claim in the 16th century. But the tablets do not stop there. Alongside depictions of celestial bodies are symbols that resemble DNA strands, medical emblems, and towering figures known as the Anunnaki deities or sky beings in Sumerian mythology. To modern eyes, the combination of astronomical knowledge, biological symbolism, and myth raises profound questions. Were the Sumerians recording advanced knowledge, weaving symbolic myths, or preserving a legacy of forgotten wisdom? To unravel these riddles, we must journey back to the dawn of civilization and explore the tapestry of Sumerian culture, beliefs, and achievements. The heliocentric solar system in antiquity. One of the most striking claims about the Sumerian tablets is their apparent representation of a heliocentric model of the solar system. In the carving, a radiant central sun appears surrounded by multiple circular orbits, each hosting spherical bodies that strongly resemble planets. Scholars note that some of these bodies correspond not only to the easily visible planets, like Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, but also to more distant worlds such as Neptune, undiscovered by modern science until 1846 with the aid of telescopes and mathematical predictions. If the interpretation is correct, this would suggest an astronomical sophistication that seemingly defies the technological limitations of 6,000 years ago. Critics argue that these planets may simply be symbolic or religious motifs, rather than literal depictions. Yet the alignment and proportional spacing of the bodies on some tablets are so uncanny that enthusiasts of alternative history believe the Sumerians may have had access to knowledge of the entire solar system. Mainstream archaeology, of course, attributes the imagery to mythological cosmology. In Mesopotamian religion, the heavens were populated by gods, each associated with a celestial body. For instance, the god Nana was linked to the moon, and Shamash was associated with the sun. Still, the question lingers: why do these diagrams bear such a close resemblance to modern astronomical charts? DNA-like symbols and the mystery of life. Equally fascinating are the symbols that appear to resemble double helices, spiraling shapes that look remarkably similar to DNA strands. Discovered in the 20th century by James Watson and Francis Crick, DNA is the molecule that carries genetic instructions for all living organisms. Yet here, in tablets thousands of years old, some see the unmistakable outline of twisted, rope-like structures. These DNA-like designs are often placed alongside humanoid figures or medical symbols, sparking theories that the Sumerians had an awareness of genetic structures. Some alternative theorists argue that this represents evidence of bioengineering knowledge or even extraterrestrial contact. The Anunnaki, in these interpretations, are seen not just as deities, but as beings who may have created or altered humanity through genetic manipulation. However, scholars of ancient art caution that spirals and intertwined shapes were common motifs across many early cultures, symbolizing cycles, fertility, or cosmic balance. Whether literal or metaphorical, these images undeniably reinforce the Sumerians' preoccupation with the mysteries of life, death, and the origins of humanity. The Anunnaki, gods, myths, or sky beings? At the heart of this mystery are the Anunnaki, the pantheon of deities who feature prominently in Sumerian mythology. Described as tall, powerful figures, they were believed to descend from the heavens and impart knowledge, order, and authority to humanity. In Mesopotamian literature such as the Enuma Elish Babylonian creation epic and the Epic of Gilgamesh, the Anunnaki play critical roles in shaping destiny, governing the cosmos, and deciding the fates of mortals. For mainstream historians, the Anunnaki are mythological constructs that personify natural forces and social order. Yet for those drawn to alternative interpretations, the towering forms carved alongside planetary systems and DNA-like spirals suggest something more tangible. Were the Anunnaki actual beings, perhaps extraterrestrial visitors who imparted astronomical and biological knowledge to early humans? This idea gained modern popularity through authors like Zecharia Sitchin, who claimed that the Sumerians recorded the presence of advanced beings from the planet Nibiru. According to his interpretation, the Anunnaki genetically engineered humans to serve as laborers in their grand designs. While Sitchin's theories remain controversial and widely criticized by academic historians, they continue to captivate public imagination. Myth, symbolism, or lost knowledge. The central debate surrounding these tablets is whether they represent literal scientific knowledge or symbolic storytelling. On one hand, the similarities to modern understandings of the solar system and DNA are too striking to ignore. On the other, ancient cultures often employed metaphor and allegory to represent spiritual truths, not physical realities. It is possible that the Sumerians envisioned the universe as a grand reflection of human existence, with spirals representing life and gods embodying cosmic forces. In this interpretation, the tablets are less about advanced science and more about expressing profound philosophical and religious concepts. Yet another possibility is that the Sumerians, through careful observation of the skies over centuries, had indeed amassed a surprisingly accurate picture of the cosmos. Ancient Mesopotamian astronomers were known for tracking celestial bodies and predicting eclipses with remarkable precision. Could fragments of forgotten observations, combined with myth, explain the strange accuracy of their cosmic diagrams? The enduring legacy of the Sumerians, regardless of how one interprets these mysterious carvings, their significance is undeniable. The Sumerians laid the foundations for much of human civilization. The invention of writing cuneiform, the first known legal codes, advances in mathematics, irrigation, and urban planning. They were, in every sense, pioneers of human culture. The mysterious tablets remind us of the blurred line between myth and science, imagination and observation, faith and reason. Even if they are purely symbolic, they demonstrate a level of intellectual and artistic sophistication that continues to inspire awe. If they are something more, remnants of lost knowledge or ancient wisdom, their importance only grows. A civilization that still puzzles us today over 6,000 years ago. The people of Sumer etched into clay visions of the universe that still provoke wonder today. Their diagrams suggest a heliocentric solar system, their motifs evoke DNA-like forms, and their myths speak of towering beings who bridged heaven and earth. Whether these elements represent literal knowledge, symbolic mythology, or echoes of a forgotten truth, they testify to the enduring genius and imagination of the Sumerians. What is certain is that their legacy continues to challenge the boundaries of what we think we know about ancient history. Each new discovery, each reinterpreted artifact, forces us to reconsider the roots of human civilization. The Sumerian tablets are not merely relics of the past, they are enduring enigmas, puzzles carved in stone, inviting us to ask questions that may never have simple answers. And with that ends yet another edition of Lost History. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And I shall see you in the next video.